I'd just like to wish you luck. I know you'd do the same for me.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Whoa! Oh!
This is what's called the Black Friday reel, a story reel for the original Toy Story shown to Disney execs on Black Friday of 1993. It is considered internally to be one of the darkest moments in Pixar's history. It shut down production on the original Toy Story. It changed the entire culture in which Pixar would develop their movies. It was a disaster. I recently went back and rewatched the original Toy Story as well as most of Pixar's catalog, and I couldn't shake the thought of that Black Friday reel. Slowly, as I made my way film to film, something dawned on me. Pixar learned a lot by turning Woody into an abomination.
Cowboy, where is your honor, dirtbag? You are an absolute disgrace. You don't deserve to wear a 10-gallon hat on your pint-sized head.
It's important to understand the context of all this. Pixar signed a 3-picture deal with Disney in order to create films around an unproven technology, computer-generated animation. Pixar got the movie deal based solely on their work with technology, not their writing or storytelling prowess. So now, Pixar was tasked with creating a film from scratch in a format that had never been used for a full feature film of any success. So what was essentially a tech firm with animators and writers on staff were now drafting a script for a movie named Toy Story. Their goal? To be more than the technology, to create something timeless that extends beyond the initial appeal of aesthetic innovation. And it started and nearly ended with a struggle to figure out what that meant. And out came this.
Get up here and do your job! Are you deaf? I said take care of them!
I'm sorry, Woody, but I have to agree with you. I don't think you did it right.
What? Am I hearing correctly? You don't think?
The Black Friday reel was brought to Disney execs as a traditional check-in. Films like Toy Story need to be greenlit and approved at various stages of production. Thus was the agreement of the Disney-Pixar distribution at the time. Lasseter and the story team were struggling specifically with understanding their own characters.
One enemy remaining.
Woody in the reel, well, watch for yourself.
Who said your job was to think, spring wieners?
I just thought that
use
you...
this vast reserve of brain power to consider this for a moment.
Yeah, but...
If it wasn't for me, Andy wouldn't pay any attention to you at all. In fact,
Last player
you would have been
standing.
hauled away to Goodwill a long time ago, so shut your mouth and get them off the
30
bed.
seconds left.
Believe it or not, this was already after a redesign. Originally, Woody was set to be a ventriloquist dummy and a more traditional villain. That character design wasn't functional, so this version of Woody was built. He is vapid in his cruelty, a true nemesis in Andy's room. His push of Buzz being back with intent. Woody here is the character.
Much better trajectory.
Placing sentry. Here. Rise up and hold.
Barrier created.
Someone's A. Someone's A.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Everyone note down your observations, then let's run it again. You fought well.
Enemy spotted A. Placing sentry.
One enemy remaining.
Bye-bye. That enemy take it out.
New fight, new tactics, keep it fresh, yeah? Reload him.
Need healing. I need healing.
Placing sentry.
Wall raised. You should run.
Found them.
Remove.
Round divided.
Concealment.
Spike planted.
Kill you. Blocking vision.
One enemy remaining.
Shots. Need that back. That tech is only as good
Thanks
as
to
the
Magellan
player.
TV for
And
sponsoring
we have
today's
some
video.
beats.
Insight has been on Mars for over 2 years now and has reached the end of its original 2-year mission. However, scientists are so pleased with its success so far that NASA has agreed to extend the mission for another 2 years until December 2022. But what has Insight achieved in its time on Mars to lead to this extension? And what challenges might it face as it goes beyond its expected lifetime in the coming 2 years on the Red
Barrier
Planet?
created.
I'm Alex McColgan and you're watching Astrum. Together in this video we will find out what Insight has discovered, relive the highs and lows of Insight's time on Mars since we last checked in, and learn what the future holds for this incredible lander. By the end of this video, I hope I earn your like and subscription.
Spike down A.
If you watched my last video on this subject, you'll remember that the primary mission of Insight was to discover more about the formation of Mars by uncovering data about its internal formation and processes.
Last
To do
player
this, it came
standing.
equipped with a seismometer, called SEIS, to help it detect seismic activity like earthquakes or meteor impacts, and a heat probe and physical properties instrument, or the MOLE, which was to dig down 5 meters into Mars's surface to take the temperature of the red planet at different depths. However, there was a problem. When the MOLE was first deployed, it wouldn't dig. The MOLE was not designed with a drill, as this would have been too heavy to carry on the journey and would have needed a large cradle to stabilize
30
it.
seconds left.
Instead, scientists designed it to make its way into the surface of the
Spike
planet
planted.
using an
One
internal
enemy
hammering
remaining.
system. This would be lighter and more compact. However, the MOLE only got a few inches into the dry soil of Mars before getting stuck. It would hammer, but it wasn't going
Don't
any
interrupt
deeper.
my work.
Had it hit a rock? Scientists had chosen the landing site especially because there were few large rocks in the area,
Calculated.
and the MOLE had been designed in such a way that it should have been able to go around
Formulate
small
out.
rocks.
Killjoy!
The team took their time to
industrious
think
lose
through
the
what
legacy.
might be causing the problem, doing their best to create a replica of the situation on
Defenders
Earth using
win.
data from Insight's cameras.
One.